choral and theater students of Central Magnet High School under the direction of Kevin Brenner and Taylor Lindsay, as well as students from the Hillsborough High School Theater Department under the direction of Kristen Moon and Will Butler, with music direction by Janelle Gansky.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear, like you could fall and no one would hear?
Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand.
And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found.
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 Please welcome TPAC's president and CEO, Kathleen O'Brien.
Who came out sooner than she was supposed to. Good evening. What a wonderful way to kick off things tonight. That was high school. Let's hear it again for the students of Central Magnet High School and Hillsborough High School. I'll tell you, we should have handed out complimentary tissues when we handed out the champagne. That was such a moving song. Oh, and speaking of champagne, we're going to deviate just a little bit from tradition here by having one of our board members join us to lead our champagne toast. Please welcome a wonderful board member for TPAC, Mr. Kevin Hartley. Thank you.
Kathleen, thank you for the introduction. I'm very excited to be here on behalf of the board. And what a wonderful performance. I have a confession to make. The first time I saw Dear Evan Hansen, I cried for the first time in over 20 years. And I've been feeling more emotional lately. 3 weeks ago, my wife and I welcomed our first baby into the world. Thank you. And I'm just so excited that we're raising our son here in Nashville, where we have this amazing performing arts center that offers amazing education programs for children. And those programs are only possible through the generosity of our donors. So I want to thank our donors for everything they do to support TPAC's mission. And I'm thrilled to announce our new Center Stage Society, which is a young professionals group for the next generation of TPAC supporters. And more information on that will be coming very soon. As TPAC fans, many of you know that after 30 years of service and 14 years leading this phenomenal organization, Kathleen is retiring. And I know, trust me, I know. I'm about to cry again. And as Broadway fans, I'm sure many of you know that toasts are a big part of some of your favorite shows. In Les Mis, we toast to days gone by. In Hamilton, we toast to freedom. In Fiddler, we toast to life. But tonight, not only do we toast to this amazing season, but we toast to Kathleen. So please, raise your glasses with me. Kathleen, thank you for everything you've done. And cheers.
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 Oh my gosh. Now we do need the tissues. Oh. What Kevin didn't tell you is we share one of the favorite Broadway shows, and he does have many, but mine is Les Mis, and he loves that too. And he sent me a video right after he and his wife came back from the hospital with their brand new baby, and in the car he played music from Les Miserables to the child on his way home from the hospital. That's Kevin for you. Okay, so the lineup that we reveal tonight is the 14th season that's been made possible by the support of HCA Foundation and the HCA TriStar family of hospitals. Thank you. Great community partners. So thank you for that big applause. We also want to thank our institutional sponsors that also help us along the way. Nissan North America and Coca-Cola. Our Broadway season media sponsor, the wonderful News Channel 5. Our Tennessee Arts Commission and the Metro Nashville Art Commission partners. And our committed annual donors and season ticket holders who make it all possible for us. So we're going to treat you to a lot of good information, then we're going to treat you to some food. We have a lot of great food being set up for us in the lobby right now, and we thank Apple Spice, Char, the Cupcake Collection, Frothy Monkey, D. Andrews Bakery and Cafe, Sea Salt, and Demos. Before we go any further, just remember that we do have still 3 amazing shows left in our season. We have Hello Dolly, starring Broadway legend Betty Buckley. This is Cameron McIntosh's acclaimed production of Miss Saigon that is coming, and the wonderful classic Fiddler on the Roof. So I can't wait to see you guys at those. Okay, let's talk about Dear Evan Hansen. Okay, I'm sensing you like the title. That is great. We are so excited to launch this next season with this amazing show. So, a letter that was never meant to be seen, a lie that was never meant to be told, and a life he never dreamed he could have. Evan Hansen is about to get the one thing he has always wanted, a chance to finally fit in. The winner of 6 Tony Awards in 2017, including Best Musical and the 2018 Grammy for Best Musical Theater Album, Dear Evan Hansen is the deeply personal and profoundly contemporary musical about life and the way we live it. Dear Evan Hansen has struck a chord with audiences and critics everywhere, including the Washington Post, who says it is one of the most remarkable shows in musical theater history. And the New York Times calls it a gut-punching, breathtaking knockout of a musical. Dear Evan Hansen features a book by Tony Award winner Stephen Levinson, a score by Grammy, Tony, and Academy Award winners Ben Pasek and Justin Paul of La La Land and The Greatest Showman, and direction by 4-time Tony Award nominee Michael Grief. We open the 2019-20 Broadway season with Dear Evan Hansen this fall, September 10th through the 15th. Okay. So we've been talking about this next show for a while. Not this one, but the next one. We want to share a little bit with you. Hamilton! Yes, it's all about Hamilton. Hamilton is the story of America's founding father, Alexander Hamilton, an immigrant from the West Indies who became George Washington's right-hand man during the Revolutionary War, and he was the nation's first Treasury Secretary, featuring a score that blends hip-hop, jazz, blues, rap, R&B, and Broadway. Hamilton is the story of America then, as told by America now. We're going to present Hamilton for 3 weeks, December 31st, 2019, that's New Year's Eve, to January 19th, my husband's birthday, 2020. And right now, the only way to secure Hamilton tickets is by renewing your season ticket package. New season ticket packages, new ones for Hamilton will be available beginning in May, but quantities will be limited because we're trying to make sure everybody has a chance. The date of the single ticket on sale has not yet been set up and announced, so we suggest that you can sign up for our Stage Links e-newsletter to be among the first to know when that date is announced. And we know everybody's going to have a lot of questions. So you will find a Hamilton frequently asked questions sheet, FAQ sheet. It will be in your gift bags tonight. And you'll find more answers on tpac.org/HamiltonFAQ. And one last thing to point out about Hamilton, it's a beware. There's going to be a lot of ticket scalping out there. Several sites have already posted that they have tickets, and they do not have them. I repeat, they do not have them. So they might make you think they do, but they don't. This is going to just excel and get bigger and bigger. They will likely not get any to sell. So beware, tell your friends, and do not get scammed. The only official place to purchase Hamilton tickets is at our box office and tpac.org. Okay. Our next show features a legendary roster of Grammy Award winners, a visionary director, a Tony Award-winning design team, and one of the world's most beloved characters. Turn them loose on stage, and what do you get? The bold, original musical the New York Times declares as brilliant. The 2018 Best Musical winner of the Drama Desk and Outer Critics Circle Awards. We are so excited to bring to you the SpongeBob musical. Okay, we're 3 for 3. This show is so cool. We've got Broadway's best creative minds reimagined and brought to life the beloved Nickelodeon series with humor and heart in a neon sparkly party for the eyes and ears. You need to be there when SpongeBob and all of the Bikini Bottom face catastrophe until a most unexpected hero rises to take center stage. This creative explosion is nothing short of genius, says Theater Mania. So bring the kids or plan a date night, because it works either way. And join us down in Bikini Bottom to celebrate friendship and cooperation, and together learn the power of unity and inclusion. We will present the SpongeBob musical this fall, November 5th through the 10th. Next up, the soundtrack for the SpongeBob musical is just amazing too. I think you'll have fun with that. Next up, boasting classic songs such as I Could Have Danced All Night, The Rain in Spain, and Wouldn't It Be Loverly? I'm supposed to ask if you can guess the title, but I think you already know. My Fair Lady. My Fair Lady tells the story of Eliza Doolittle, a young Cockney flower seller, and Henry Higgins, a linguistic professor who is determined to transfer her into his idea of a proper lady. But who is really being transformed? That's the question. From the fabulous Lincoln Center Theater, which brought to you The King and I and South Pacific, comes a sumptuous new production of the most perfect musical of all time, says Entertainment Weekly. Director Bartlett Sher's glowing production of Lerner & Loewe's My Fair Lady is thrilling, glorious, and better than it ever was, says the New York Times. A masterpiece of entertainment, My Fair Lady comes to Nashville February 4th through the 9th next year. What a delight it is to enter the world of this next musical, raves the New York Times. Winner of the 2018 Tony Award for Best Revival of a Musical, Once on This Island, is the sweeping universal tale of Ti Moune, a fearless peasant girl in search of her place in the world and all ready to risk it all for love. Guided by the mighty island gods, she sets out on a remarkable journey to reunite with the man who has captured her heart. Girls, can you relate to this? We've done that before, right? With this groundbreaking vision of two-time Tony Award-nominated director Michael Arden and acclaimed choreographer Camille A. Brown, Once on This Island features a score that bursts with life from Lynn Ahrens and Stephen Flaherty, the Tony Award-winning songwriters of Anastasia and Ragtime. Let's take a look at Once on This Island.
If you listen very hard, you'll hear her call out.
To come share with her our laughter and our tears.
And as mysteries and miracles befall us through the years, we tell the story.
Life is wild.
Tell the story.
Hope is wild.
Tell the story.
Faith is wild.
Tell the story. You are wild.
But this little girl, it'll take you far.
Won't you spend little friend, I'll be by your side.
That's what some mamas would. To give her child the
This is a beautiful show, and it is Once on This Island is a timeless testament to theater's unlimited possibilities. We are proud to present it for you October 15th through the 20th. USA Today calls this next title a little slice of paradise, and Entertainment Weekly raves it will knock off your flip-flops. Don't let the party start without you next May 5th through the 10th when we escape to Margaritaville. Now, we've told you this before. From time to time, TPAC does invest in Broadway shows. And we do this to help get them on their feet, to help capitalize their work, and to ensure that we have a strong pipeline of good productions that will come out here for touring and then allows them to come full circle on the TPAC stage. And when we learned that Jimmy Buffett music was being developed into a Broadway musical, we jumped right in on this. With a book by Emmy Award winner Greg Garcia of My Name is Earl and Raising Hope, and Emmy Award nominee Mike O'Malley of Survivor's Remorse and Shameless, Escape to Margaritaville is a musical comedy featuring both original songs and your favorite classics, including Fins, Volcano, Cheeseburger in Paradise, and many, many more. And speaking of paradise, what's going on? Beach balls! So as the beach balls are making their way across, do this at your own risk. We have someone that would like to share a little word about the show. Himself, Mr. Jimmy.
Tennessee Performing Arts Center? Tennessee Performing Arts Center. I know. TPAC, but they call it TPAC. Hello, Nashville. Jimmy here. I refer to it as the Big Twang. I've spent a little time in Nashville, but I am very, very happy to tell you that we are bringing our Broadway musical, Escape to Margaritaville, to Nashville. Changes in latitude, changes in attitude, you know about that, but with a little Broadway touch now. So you can set your mind to island time. We will be at the TPAC with fins up, margaritas in hand, and a good time will be had by all.
It's such a fun show. Again, we will present Escape to Margaritaville next May 5th through the 10th. One of your favorite tales is Nashville's Golden Ticket. Roald Dahl's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is the perfect recipe for a delectable treat, with songs from the original film including Pure Imagination, The Candy Man, and I've Got a Golden Ticket, alongside a toe-tapping and ear-tickling new score from the songwriters of Hairspray. Willy Wonka is opening his marvelous and mysterious chocolate factory, but just to a lucky few. That includes Charlie Bucket, whose bland life is about to burst with color and confection beyond his wildest dreams. He and 4 other Golden Ticket winners will embark on a mesmerizing, joyful ride through a world of pure imagination. Now is your chance to experience the wonders of Wonka like never before. So get ready for Oompas and Loompas' incredible inventions, the great glass elevator, and more on this everlasting showstopper. Hey, Mr. Wonka, is there anything we should know?
Hey, Nashville. Willy Wonka here. Come see my world of pure imagination when the North American tour of Roald Dahl's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory comes to TPAC in June 2020. We are so excited to take the great glass elevator from Broadway to Nashville's Broadway, where the only thing hotter than a golden ticket is the hot chicken. I hear Music City has some great candy clusters, too. Well, I'll be the judge of that. See you in summer of 2020.
There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination.
We are so excited to bring this show to you next year, June 9th through the 14th. So bring the kids or leave them at home and make it a very sweet, sweet date night. This year we are offering an 8-show season like we typically do. But we're going to take a pause here, we're also going to present some additional Broadway specials, and I want to take some time to talk about them as well. By the end of this next spectacular experience, you will be saying, I don't even know what just happened, but I loved it. With the global smash hit Blue Man Group, you will rock, laugh, and party. As 3 blue men explore the world together, we will discover music, comedy, and surprises at every turn. Blue Man Group performances are euphoric celebrations of human connection through art, music, comedy, and nonverbal communication. And since debuting in 1991, the live show has expanded to additional cities, an international residency in Berlin, and multiple North American world tours, reaching more than 35 million people worldwide. Blue Man Group is universally appealing to a broad range of age groups and cultural backgrounds. They continually inject new music, fresh stories, custom instruments, and sensory stimulating graphics into their performances. We cannot wait to bring it to you February 11th through the 16th next year. This next one, would you believe that this next title will be joining us for its 9th life at TPAC? That's right, Cats. The record-breaking musical spectacular by Andrew Lloyd Webber. I think you like that one too. This is by Andrew Lloyd Webber, and he has been captivating audiences over 30 countries and 15 languages, and it's returning to Nashville again. Audiences and critics alike are rediscovering this beloved musical and breathtaking music, including one of the most treasured songs in all of musical theater called Memory. You might recall it won 7 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, and Cats tells the story of that one magical night when an extraordinary tribe of cats gathers for its annual ball to rejoice and decide which cat will be reborn. With the original score by Andrew Lloyd Webber, original scenic and costume design by John Napier, along with all new lighting design by Natasha Katz. Get that, Katz? I think they searched and they found her. All new sound design by Mick Potter, new choreography by Andy Blankenbuehler, and it's based on the original choreography of Gillian Lynn, and direction by Trevor Nunn. Together makes this beautiful production perfect for a new generation, for Cats lovers. So mark your calendars for November 19th through the 24th and experience Cats for the 9th time with us here this fall. In celebration of its 50th anniversary, we're really excited to present this new and mesmerizing production of Jesus Christ Superstar. An iconic musical phenomenon with a worldwide fan base. Originally staged by London's Regent's Park Open Air Theatre and helmed by the acclaimed director Timothy Sheardear and award-winning choreographer Drew McOnie, this production won the 2017 Olivier Award for Best Musical Revival and garnered unprecedented reviews and accolades. With music and lyrics by Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Award winners Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice, Jesus Christ Superstar is set against the backdrop of an extraordinary series of events during the final weeks in the life of Christ, as seen through the eyes of Judas. Reflecting the rock groups that define a generation, the legendary score includes I Don't Know How to Love Him, Gethsemane, and Superstar. Here to give us a taste of Jesus Christ Superstar is Broadway and Nashville's very own Chris Roberts.
I only want to say, if there is a way, take this cup away from me, for I don't want to taste its poison, feel it burn me. I've changed, I'm not the same, sure, as when we started. Then I was inspired. Now I'm sad and tired. Listen, haven't I exceeded expectations? Tried for 3 years, seems like 30. Could you ask for more from any other man? But if I die, see the saga through and do the things you ask of me. Let them hate me, hit me, hurt me, nail me to their tree. I'd want to know, my Lord. Want to know, my Lord. Want to see, my Lord. Want to see, I'd want to see, my Lord. If I die, what will be my reward? If I die, what will be my reward? Want to know, I want to know, my Lord. Want to know, I want to know, my Lord. Why must I die? Oh, why must I? Why must I die, Lord? Why must I? Why must I God, thy will be done. Destroy your only son. I will drink your cup of poison. Nail me to your cross and break me, bleed me, beat me, kill me, take me now before I change my mind.
My goodness. He's a Broadway actor, but did I mention to you that he's a Nashville treasure? Oh, I'm going to just take a moment to tell you a little about, Chris is helping us. I mentioned to you that we, from time to time, invest in Broadway shows, and that's what we do with Escape to Margaritaville, and we've done it with others as well. But we've also tried to take some time and effort to help develop work that has something to do with our state or our city, whether it's the artist or the work is about it. And Chris is working with us on one that we're working in development. Now, we're not producers, but what our role here is to help bring some work that we think is really interesting, that's meaningful, that has messages, and a strong book that needs to be heard. And so what can we do to help elevate it, to put it in front of others who have the capacity to do something with it? And do any of you know the Nashville singer-songwriter by the name of Marcus Hummon? Rascal Flatts, God Bless the Broken Road. He's Grammy Award winning. He's another Nashville treasure. Well, he has written a new piece. He's been working on it for a number of years called, the title now is American Prophet. And it is the story of Frederick Douglass. And lots of storytelling done from Frederick's words. We've done several readings in Nashville with it, and we're going next week to New York to do a staged reading in front of the Broadway industry. We have, thank you. We have the Broadway director from Motown, Charles Randolph Wright, who is directing the reading. Musical supervisor from Color Purple and other great shows, Joseph Joubert. And don't know if you know the name, he played Berry Gordy in the original Berry Gordy in Motown, Brandon Victor Dixon. He went on to, he was in Shuffle Along. He was he went on to be the first replacement for the Aaron Burr role, replacing Leslie Odom Jr. in Hamilton. So he is going to be our lead, playing the role of Frederick Douglass in this staged reading. So keep your fingers crossed for us. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece, and we hope that we can interest somebody in New York to take it under their wings and turn it into a full-blown, beautiful Broadway show. So we'll keep you posted about that. But we've got more to share tonight. Well, I want one more thing I've been meaning to ask you. Christy Dortch, who heads up our programming, who is always helpful. Well, she does our programming, and she and I work together very closely on our shows. We're always thinking in terms of 1 and 2 years ahead of time. I'd like to hear from you. What show do you want to see come to Nashville? Shout it out. Band's Visit, I heard that. What else? Aladdin, I'm hearing Aladdin, the Band's Visit. Come From Away. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful show that was. Color Purple. Mean Girls. Okay. Thank you. I think what we might do is send out a survey so we can read your all your answers. But okay, I just so happen to have a magic wand in my hand. This next special Broadway add-on is hailed as a direct hit to the heart by The Hollywood Reporter and a ravishingly reconceived production that is a glory to behold, says the New York Times. This joyous American classic has conquered Broadway in an all-new production. It's now coming to Nashville for a limited run, and I'm excited to announce and grant a wish, The Color Purple, with a soul-raising Grammy Award-winning score of jazz, gospel, ragtime, and blues. This 2016 Tony Award winner for Best Musical Revival gives an exhilarating new spirit to this Pulitzer Prize-winning story. Do not miss this stunning reimagining of an epic story about a young woman's journey of love and triumph in the American South. And the Tony Award-winning triumph that the New York Magazine calls one of the greatest revivals ever. You can see The Color Purple here at TPAC, March 27th through the 29th. As Kevin said earlier, I am retiring at the end of this season. And before we close out tonight's presentation, we still have some more announcements. I want to introduce you to somebody who I've known for a very short period of time and have grown to feel wonderful about my retirement because I'm placing it in the hands of this wonderful new president and CEO who will serve you well. She comes to us with Performing Arts Center experience. She's a community collaborator. She knows how to run theaters. She cares about the community she serves. She wants to get to know all of you, every single one of you. And she will be starting in May, but she came in special for this. She wanted to come and be here tonight with you all as we announced our new season. So I want to introduce you to your new president and CEO. Please give a warm welcome to Jennifer Turner.
Hello, Nashville. It is so great to be here tonight. I am thrilled to get to know all of you, every single one of you, as Kathleen said. But before I do that, I just want to salute the extraordinary leadership of Kathleen O'Brien. Please. As I start this journey with you in this new chapter of TPAC, Kathleen has been just a wonderful resource for me. She cares so deeply about this organization and this community, and I could not be more thrilled to have partnered with her on this transition. I come to you from Orange County, California, where we just had an almost sold-out engagement of Cats. It was fabulous. If you have not been, you need to go. Get your tickets early. I was surprised at how fast they went. But we are so thrilled to kick off this amazing season here with you in Nashville. The TPAC team has been committed to giving you the best of Broadway, and we will continue to do that in the years ahead. As I said, I cannot wait to be a part of your community and join this tremendous team. Please, stop, introduce yourselves. I can't wait to meet all of you, and thank you for the warm, warm welcome. Thank you.
Y'all are going to be in good hands. The last show I want to share with you tonight features a score of more than 20 classic hits, including Love to Love You Baby, Bad Girls, and Hot Stuff. Summer, the Donna Summer musical, will be an electric experience and a moving tribute to the voice of a new generation. She was a girl from Boston with a voice from heaven who shot through the stars from gospel choir to dance floor diva. But what the world didn't know was how Donna Summer risked it all to break through barriers, becoming the icon of an era and the inspiration of every music diva who followed. Here to give us a taste of Summer, direct from making her Broadway debut as Duckling Donna, the role she played at La Jolla Playhouse, please welcome Storm Lever.
Last chance for love. Yes, it's my last chance for romance tonight. I need you by me, beside me, to guide me, to hold me, to scold me. 'Cause when I'm bad, I'm so bad. So let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance,
Thank you so much, Storm, for that wonderful performance. Summer will be here May 26th through the 31st of 2020, just in time to break summer open, the season. Thank you all so much for being here tonight with us. We invite you to eat, drink, and explore next season titles throughout the lobbies. We will also be out there to help answer questions, renew your season tickets, and more. As you leave Jackson Hall, please take a gift bag, just one, please, so that we can have enough to go around. And enjoy the rest of the evening, and we hope to see you in a couple of weeks for Hello Dolly. Good night.